Hello there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome back to Legacy Studio and MYST Exile, or MYST 3 Exile. Welcome back to the game. Today, we're going to do what we did before because I actually truly enjoy doing this. We're going to go ahead and look at our comments from the previous episodes to see if you guys offered any hints, and then we're going to move forward into the game even further. So, let's go ahead and kick it off by getting into our comments today. Okay, starting our scroll down here. I do enjoy scrolling through all the comments and reading them. Here is Ryan from episode number 1. He says, non-spoiler, those two pictures were actually his sons. They were drawn off the original actors from MYST. Very, very cool. Which would mean that's, oh gosh, he wants to reawaken his sons? That's interesting, if that's the case. That's not freaky at all, actually. Not freaky at all, at all. Alright, scrolling down, we got a lot of stuff from the old episodes. Alright, here we go. Lucifer Faust. This isn't related to the gameplay per se, but you might consider reading MYST novels. The Book of Tiana is the first chronologically in the Book of Atris. They go to the history of the Dunny. This fall, its fall in the relationship between Atris and Gen. I just said Atris and Atris at the same time. That was the crux of Riven. There is also the Book of Dunny, which I think involves the people of Atris, Atris, mentioned in your last episode. In this journal, where they went looking through the remnants of their civilization to salvage material, which we heard about. They're not essential reading, but they're great books and really flesh out the background of the games. They're relatively easy to find online used, usually around 4 per book. And Michael Morton says, yeah, the books are great. I usually suggest reading them in publication order rather than chronologically. Much better experience that way, in my opinion. Okay. So, Luthwatcher says, I would say follow the light. It may open doors. Aside from that, you had everything set with the elevator. That's all. So, we already covered that. Dark Agent said, you should look at Deathloop once it comes out, since it's a puzzle game and looks interesting. Alright, that was also on episode 2. Here's another one. You may have noticed the guy who stole the Rashan book, who you found out is called Savadero, from the journal. It said, Atris, is that you through the glass? I won't say anything more than that. So, I'm not playing as Atris. No, that's not the case in this case. Non-spoiler fun fact, that mysterious arson in the beginning is the same actor who plays Grima Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings. You're serious? That's cool. I played this game as a kid, so when I saw the movie, I could not remember the game. That's cool. I couldn't not remember the game. Okay, that's cool. That's some neat history right there. By the way, thank you to all my historians who get involved in this. The background music in this game actually sounds kind of interesting. Rather than a series of fixed tracks, each age has a pad file, or pad files, for different areas which loop infinitely. And then a series of shorter incidental files that play randomly over top the primary loop. If you listen carefully, you can pick them out. It gives the soundtrack a cool self-composing feel. Very nice. Good info. I like this. I'm sure someone else has mentioned it already, but that broken linking book in the beginning was Riven descriptive book. The one Atris was writing in during MYST and Riven. Excited to see more of your journey in MYST 3. Thank you so much, Joyful Dragon. And one of my favorites right here, Michael Morton. Nice process so far, though I think maybe you are overlooking the light puzzle. You have everything you need. Maybe just think for a minute about what you had to do to get the thing to light up at the door. Here's a little lore from the novels that might help make this game a little more sense for those interested. I think it just clicked. Don't quote me on that, but okay, that's interesting. I'm guessing a lot of people watching this read more. Read the MYST novels, but just in case there are any who haven't or who don't want them spoiled, I'll throw down a spoiler alert. Should we read this? We're going to read this. Here we go. Dunny is an ancient underground civilization in a giant cavern somewhere several miles under the New Mexico desert here on Earth. That's cool. That's very cool. Despite their great accomplishments, they were slightly xenophobic and were mistrustful of others. A human named Anna, who would later become Atris's grandmother, found her way down into the Dunny Cavern. Despite the Dunnies' initial hesitance to accept her, most of them eventually came to see her as a friend and valued member of the Dunny society. However, when she fell in love and married a high-up member of the Dunny ruling class, there were those who were unhappy with the pollution this would introduce into the Dunny bloodline. Some of the more radical of these began a terror campaign, accumulating in the release of biological weapon inside the Dunny Cavern, killing everyone unable to escape into another age. Even most of those able to escape were later infected with the disease and died anyway. Only Anna and a very young Yen and a handful of others survived. Fast forward quite a few decades to just after the events of Riven, and we find Atris returning to the Dunny to help locate survivors in what new ages survived the destruction. He found a few thousand survivors and began rebuilding. In the process, they discovered an ancient temple which housed a link to a world called Tyranny. The journal Atris gives you at the beginning of this game briefly mentions it. The people of Tyranny are distant cousins of the Dunny who live in paradise. While Atris and the Dunny are initially amazed by the discovery, they eventually discover then that this paradise is built on the back of slave labor taken from the ages of the Tyranny right. So that's part of what we're seeing now, probably finding one of the slaves who played Grimer Wormtongue. Still cool. To make a long story short, the war mentioned in Atris's journal was sparked by a disease that was deadly to the Tyranny, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but harmless to the Dunny, that Atris inadvertently brought with him. Ooh. The destruction caused by this illness was the catalyst that allowed the slaves to rise up and overthrow their masters. In the course of these events, convinced Atris that rebuilding the Dunny ruins was not the answer. Very interesting. And Nuclear Craft says, yeah, the backstory is very useful for understanding the flow this game fits in. The intro with Atris tries to condense it into a short summary, but it's still quite confusing without the proper timeline. Thomas Freikland says here, not a spoiler, hint, analyze and remember everything in the room you're in now. That's the lower floor of the Big Tusk. P.S. Sorry I didn't help much with Riven. Others had it covered well. Also, my MYST 4 is worthwhile to play, in my opinion, even if the story doesn't quite line up. Okay. Excuse me, not my MYST 4. Also, MYST 4. My glasses are a little dirty. I need to clean them up a little bit. RP! I'm excited because I actually never played Exile. This should be interesting. Cool. And then Nuclear says, Presto did a fantastic job with it. Although Cyan didn't directly get involved in the development, I believe they talked a lot with Presto at the beginning of the project when they proposed the idea of what MYST 3 would be. When you take into account where Uru went with this story, it's really impressive. A faithful game. Very cool. Michael Morton says, loved the silly intro. Good, glad. And Aber Babylon said, a good start, friend. Looking forward to more. Excellent. And I think that's rough. Well, no, there's more. Fun little non-spoiler thing. Did you recognize the symbol in front of the book that you opened in Atris's office? That was Riven. A bittersweet little moment if you catch it, since it's the broken like that because the H fell apart for something that I did. And I think even more? Wow. So glad you're at it again. Oh, and this is Tada, our Legacy member, and you can become a Legacy member too. Just hit that join button, and when you become a Legacy member, we shout you out in each video as well. So glad you're at it again. Cyan took its hands-off approach on this one and let Presto Studio create MYST 3. They did a great job. This is the last good MYST game, unfortunately. You're going to have a ball. Enjoy the ride. So let's see. Nat Sus, not Seuss, another one of our awesome members, said, okay, I give myself permission to watch this because I'm super familiar with the beginning of this game. So excited for this playthrough. I think you'll love this one. All right, I think that's going to do it for all of our comments here, folks. Thank you so much for your comments. Don't forget to leave them, and also leave a comment down below in this video if you enjoy me reading the comments out before we start the game. I want to get you guys more involved in some of the playthrough excuse me, hiccup there. I want to get you guys more involved in some of the playthrough action, and since we have 40 minutes to make some of this content, I really want that to be a part of our journey. But of course, I'm very excited to work with you guys. And like I said, as long as you keep these spoilers as hard hints for me to get through, that just makes it all the more interesting. So let's go ahead and move back into our gameplay here and have a bit more fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure this next step out. I got a little bit of a hint from... let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. I got a little bit of a hint from one of your comments that I'm overthinking this whole light system thing. I think what I need to do is go and find the original light that we changed and from its light source and write down each of those lights in order of which one I put in order next. Once I have that, I bet you if I take it over to that door, which is somewhere way over there, that tusk there, and I put those in, we will probably have our answer on what we're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and start by making my way over this way here. Let's see. Is this my starting point? No, it is not. So I have to look around a little bit more here. Maybe it's over here. Nope, that's not it either. So once I find the first light, then I'll be able to kind of work off of this, but I gotta figure this out first. Ah, here we go. Okay. Alright, there's the tusks. Alright, here we go. Here's what we're looking for. Alright. So let's come up here. Here's our starting point. The light goes through here and moves first to yellow. So yellow is going to be our first number. First number. Let me grab my notepad here. We're going to start taking some notes. So first one is yellow. Yellow. And then that's pointing to, I want to say purple. We can look in here and see, okay, blue. Blue. Now we'll go over to blue, look in that one, see where that one goes to, and bada bing, bada boom, we ought to have a little bit more of a theory. So let's come over here and click on blue and green. Alright. So, yeah, I think this is one of those situations where I'm thinking too hard, and the answer is actually quite simple. So I think that blue points to green, and I'm not sure where green is in this situation, so I'm trying to see where green was. I know I think it's on the other side of the island here, so I'm going to make my way that direction once I know how to go. Alright, here we go. Okay. Here we are. I think... Oh, yeah. If we go through this door, go around to the other side. So it's been about a week and a half, probably, since I've played this. Mainly because I want you guys your opportunities to get in your comments. But here's how this really plays out. The folks who are early access members are the people who will enjoy these playthroughs the most. And that's not because they're paying for this, though that certainly plays a role and I deeply appreciate it. It's because we release these videos immediately. As soon as I get them done, I release them. So if you want to be one of the folks who gets in your comments that get read on the videos, then you need to be able to get that early access for yourself. So I hope that's a good selling point. Not only that, but I'm making a ton of video gameplays just because they're a lot of fun to do, and I've been really enjoying it. So I've been working incredibly diligently. I think we got out a grand total of... oh, well, if this is pointed at... Okay, nope, not that way. Oh, nope. Clicked away. Didn't mean to do that. Let me see. Bear with me a second here. Okay, so purple must point at green. So I'm going to assume that green goes to purple. and purple goes to yellow. No. What is this one I'm looking at here? What's this color? Yellow. But yellow was the first one. Okay. What happened here? Yellow points at purple. So let me... Oh, come on. Yellow points at purple. Let me do this real quick here. So, what if I go this way and I look back through here? I can't see anything. Okay. Interesting. Purple looks at red. Or red looks at purple. Red's not even on here. So, purple looks at red, huh? Let me check one more. And this one's just going to be blinding. So, purple looks at red. Alright. Where's red? Red's over there. Can I get to that from over here? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. No, that's not as crazy as I thought it was. Let's see. What color is that? That one's blue. And what did we say blue looked at? Green? Looks at green. Blue looks at green. If blue looks at green... purple looks at red. I might have all the colors, and I might have just confused myself. So I'm going to make my way towards that door, and we're going to try this out and see if we have it figured out or not. We're going to do trial by fire here. All right. Yellow, blue, green, purple, red. Yellow, blue, green, red, purple. Let's try that. Well, sorry, my nose. Yellow, blue, green, red, purple. Huh. Okay. All right. I thought I was right, but apparently I wasn't. And the broken one, which I wonder if that comes into play somehow. Yellow. Yellow was the starting point, and yellow looked at blue. Okay. Because that's the point where the light source is directed into the light. And then this one looked over at blue. Yeah, so we were on the right path. Did I just get the wrong colors? The wrong order? Blue looked at green. Blue looked at green. That's with the light on. This one's going to be looking at nothing. Okay. Blue looked at green. And I never got over to green to see what that looked at. So I need to find my way over to green. Red looks at what? Red here. Red looks at the final light, so that would have to be the final one. So this is definitely final. And we know the purple looks at red. So green has to look at purple. Huh. Well, so much for taking it easy on myself. And just doing what seemed the easiest. Because that doesn't seem to be working. Let's see. Does the fact that there's a broken one have anything to do with it? I mean, it's a broken one, but at the same time... I already tried it. Yellow, blue, green, purple, red. Alright, so... what if I do it backwards? Red, purple, green, blue, yellow. Nothing. Oh, guys, I don't know. I was really hoping that would get us to the next point. They really did do a great job on this game. Now, someone mentioned that I need to look at everything in this room, like everything in this room, and like memorize every possible thing in this room. So I'm looking. Nose is running. Sorry, guys. Allergies. Now, something I wanted to see really quickly was something weird on here, which I doubt is going to have any meaning. No, I can already tell. I was wondering what this little wire thing was that is right here, because it looked like it was a like something right there, and I was like, if that's all it takes to reverse this whole thing, that's such a shame if that one line was it. And I didn't mean to do that. I wondered if any of these buttons did anything. Looking along the floor to see if there's any patterns or designs. Huh. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red balls, 4 wood balls, is equal to 1 blue, 1 crystal. 1 crystal. Not sure if that's going to matter in this game, but we'll keep note of it just in case. Oh, would you look at that? Huh. Interesting that it moved. I didn't realize that it moved. I need to pay more attention to the hand so I know when it shifts. So there's an inkwell of some sort, and it looks like that ball can light up. Interesting. I would click something on the floor, but I don't think it'll let me. Let me see here. Yeah, it's not letting me click it. I was curious what that was down there on the floor. Alright. See, you would think you could just grab this and rotate this whole thing. Or something of that nature. Won't let you click on that from that side, but why would that matter? Okay. We've already found this system and how it works. The inkwell again. In the same place. Something is mulched up to do that. Oh, look, another... So, that ball looks not like wood. It looks more like, Oh, I'm not going to call that wood. It looks like... tiger eye? Or... I'm going to call it a metal stone. Metal stone is equal... So 4 wood is equal to 1 crystal. And a metal stone is equal to 4 crystals. Okay. Unless that's supposed to signify wood. What is... So I'm trying to understand what I'm seeing here with this dark shade there, but I'm not seeing anything. It's looking for like buttons to push or anything like that. Alright, so there's definitely going to be some weights and measures that are going to play a role that we need to know. Okay. Let me go look over here real quick. Sorry guys, I'm quiet because I'm slightly confused about what to do next. That's aiming as it should be to keep this space open so that we can go in there. Out of curiosity, there's only 4 of these balls on this thing over here, aren't there? Yeah, only 4. Because it'd be very interesting if those signified a matchup with the other door somehow. But I don't have anything there. Nothing on the floor to signify? I don't see anything. Oh, we're going in circles this episode, my friends. Going in circles. I'm getting a little bummed. All right. One thing I find interesting is this. Why does it put the electrical thing here? I hope you guys are enjoying this, because this is one of those situations where I'm thinking through all your comments, and I'm not finding any connections at the moment. And the one idea I had in mind sure doesn't seem to be working. Oh. Never mind. Oh. Okay, this is rather cool. Alright. So what on earth is this thing? And what am I supposed to do with it? I can't click on it. There's stairs over there. We need to get over there. Won't let me click on anything. Oh, come on. I was making some progress. Okay, so there's a ladder over there. I gotta go see if I can figure out where that ladder would lead. And it's not this way. Oh, come on. Oh, I almost had something there. Okay, hang on. There's a ladder somewhere over here. Right? Ah! Aha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Okay, cool. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we just do this one then. And, oh. Alright. And let's try this. Okay. Where do I want it to go? Huh. Alright, why... Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Nice. Okay. Ah. Man, these guys are good at what they do. This is Presto. This isn't even a team I've heard of. This is nice. Not that I've heard of a lot of programming companies, but still. Okay, a deep cave. Where I cannot go anywhere due to the floor. And I can't reach that. Though it looks about the same. What's the point? Does the water level have to come up? Maybe water has to come up somehow to get to here. Or is that water? Well... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you won't let me close the door? Oh, come on, guys. I was thinking, I'm sure that there's like a hidden passageway or something behind the door. Sure doesn't look like it. Alright, so it looks like we have to do something somewhere else to make this work. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if this kind of changed gravity somehow in accordance to the other room. So we have to go and figure that one out first. And we don't have any information on this as of yet. Grr. Nothing at all, huh? Can't close it, can't... I mean, I feel like we've made some pretty cool progress, but But not enough to make me satisfied by any means with this. And there's nothing I can do. They're doing that on purpose, and I don't like it. Grr. Alright, well, at least I've moved this thing, so that's a start. There's nowhere else to go that I can tell. Wow. That was trickery. That was, because didn't we start from here? Actually, I don't think we did, now that I think about it. So we know what's in there. And it didn't look... I couldn't see anything different on that combination, could you? So if we go down in here one more time, and if I try to look across to the other side, it looks like it's all there, maybe except for the top one off to the right. I really can't tell. And this looks like it's supposed to be a reflection. So I feel like... I don't know. Huh. So far, we haven't seen anything on weights and measures that would give us any kind of understanding on how those crystals would benefit us just yet. No colors. No rainbow colors to give us any kind of direction. Just a whole bunch of blarg. Man, when you think you're getting somewhere... Let me run back up here again one more time. Nothing over there. Nothing under here. And... Interesting how that's a heartbeat. Why am I hearing a heartbeat there? Well, that's not infuriating at all. Infuriating. So far, I feel like I've managed to find all the different puzzles, but no answers to any of them. I mean, hey, we solved one thing. For me, that doesn't make for a very good episode, though. Yellow, blue. There's only so many combinations you could do with this, I guess. And there's nothing else that's surrounding this. No hints, no nothing. And someone said I'm thinking about this too hard. Of course I'm thinking about it too hard. I think about everything too hard. It's the reason why I'm good at these games. At least I think I'm good at these games. At this point in time, I'm sure questioning that. Alright, let's do this then. Go back in here. There's absolutely nothing in here, right? To give us any extra evidence. I think I've gotten every piece of information I can find in there. If I don't find anything here momentarily, then I'm going to check my notebooks again and see if there's anything written in those notebooks. My theory was to come back up here and just double check this. Because I feel like something I saw was that this was like this. Obviously it wasn't. Does it have anything to do with, like, what marble's in there, or... Now, this does not signify time. Interesting how it all moves back. Now, does it move back a certain direction? Let's do this. And let's see how they move back now. It looks like they move back to their closest direction that they're at that leads back to the front. So let's do this. I'm going to check out my books here again. Interesting if the tusk rotates. These I thought I've already ciphered and not had any result in, but maybe I'll go back there and check it out. That I've thought I've ciphered. Now, I haven't checked out the meaning of these yet. Unless that's the point. Maybe they are supposed to mean something. That's page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. So let me see if this has anything to do with it. So hang on a second here. I got to draw this out. So the Y with the leaf going this way and the leaf going this way would equal 1. Now this is MYST. Does 5 matter? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one would be 5, 1, and then just this line might equal 5. Okay. And then 6, 7. So 7 would be here. And then this one is going to be a full Y with one bird on it, if you will. And that's going to be 7. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 is going to be the Y with the both birds on it and a line over top as well as a full Y. So maybe I can use that to cipher out some other numbers. I think that might actually give me something enough to cipher on. Oh, 13. 12, 13. Okay. So 13 is going to be that same shape with the 2 sets of birds and the line over top, and then the 1 set of birds like that, and that one could equal 13. I might be seeing a pattern here. And then 15 is the same idea. So Let me draw that. Get these lines here. 15. Alright, same thing. Second one has the same pattern, but no line over top, and then 15. Okay. Well, actually, if you look, 5 and 15 are the exact same thing. The only difference is that first tree with the line over top, that's 10. So we've just figured out what 10 is, and we figured out what 5 is, and we figured out what 15 is. So we've come up with a lot of answers right there. No problem at all. I like that, and I don't like how these are all empty. Why can we flip through these? All right. So I've figured out the number system to an extent, but that's all I figured out. And I've only figured out the number system with 1, 5, and 15. 7 and 13, we'll have to go from there, but those are prime numbers, which could make a difference too. We're going to wrap up this video with this one, guys. Hope that you have enjoyed it. What can I say? This, we found so many different puzzles and no answers to any of them just yet, but I think that we're going to hit some good stuff here pretty soon, I think. We don't have a choice. It's going to happen. It's going to be good. Make sure to leave your no spoiler comments down below. Make sure you put no spoilers so I know. And also, I want to say just a humongous thank you to all my channel members who support the channel financially. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. You help this channel continue to move forward and continue to give me hope that this content's worthy of being on YouTube. So, keep it crispy, my friends. First Tim 412. We'll see you next time right here on Legacy Studio for another MYST 3 Exile game. And once again, a humongous, humongous thank you to Tada for being our Legacy historian. If you become a Legacy historian, we'd love to shout out your name here on each and every video that we put out. So Tada, thank you so much for being that first person that gets people to all go and be a part of that so that we can start making you guys publicly known as being humongous supports of this channel. I love you guys. We'll see you next time right here on Legacy Studio. Bye.